Hey everybody, it's your favorite policy and research analyst, Hannah Williams with MSVotes. And in this video, we're actually going to be doing a little recap about the year 2020. 2020 was a crazy year. A lot of things happened. We're in the midst still of a pandemic, and it's just been a wild year for all of us. But us here at MSVotes have had some successes while we've been in the midst of something very foreign to us. So in this video, I'm just going to take my time and we're going to talk about some things that happened this past year that we think are pretty cool. So starting this year off in February, MSVotes helped host a People's Caucus here in Jackson, Mississippi. So essentially in the People's Caucus, it was designed so that Mississippians, native Jackson Mississippians, could come together and basically vote on who they would like to see win the primaries. During this demonstration, a style of voting called ranked choice voting was the determining factor on who would be the top contenders to win this public opinion vote. And actually, Bernie Sanders was the winner of the Jackson's People's Caucus. Over the summer, as we know, there have been a lot of civil unrest in the United States and around the world, basically over the deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and even Elijah McClain from last year. With that being said, there were a lot of places that decided to take place in having marches and hosting rallies. Well, over the summer in June, we helped our students put together a protest which ended up being the largest demonstration that the state of Mississippi has ever seen since the civil rights era. And with that demonstration, we actually got something out of it. One of the demands was to change the state flag and get rid of the Confederate battle emblem that had been on the state flag literally since 1890. So with that, with no hesitation, Governor Tate Reeves basically said the flag is coming down and solicited people to submit designs for our new state flag. Now, in November, we were doing more than just electing a president here in the state of Mississippi. We had Senate races and judicial races and just a bunch of things on the back of the ballot that were very important to us. So one of those things was Initiative 65 that basically allowed medicinal marijuana use. This is a historic vote for the state of Mississippi in terms of legalizing marijuana in any format. And this could be a pathway to legalizing it altogether like a lot of other states who have already done so. We just have to see what happens in the future. Another thing that was passed to get rid of in our state's constitution is HCR, which basically states who the people vote for will stand as whoever wins that election. The system previously was ran in a kind of electoral college-esque type of manner, but now that is no longer a part of our Constitution. And last but not least, the historic Senate race that has been at the top of the headlines all year, Sidney Hyde-Smith versus Mike Espy. Sidney Hyde-Smith was an incumbent senator that had already been a senator, and she is the first woman that the state of Mississippi has ever sent all the way to DC. So still very historic, even though Mike Espy would have been the first black person to ever be sent to Congress in any format since Reconstruction. So very exciting. If you want to read more about it, I'll link an article below. And with that being said, that's it. We had a really, really tough year along with a lot of other people. So even though we make it look easy, make no mistake, we really worked hard this year. And next year, we're excited to see what 2021 has in store for us. We're gearing up for the legislative session, so there's going to be a host of new fun things to do and learn and know about. So make sure you're keeping up with us on all of our social media platforms. Follow us at MSVotes on Twitter and Instagram, and MSVotes on Facebook. And yeah, like, hang out with us, watch what we're doing. We're going to be hosting a lot of virtual events still with a lot of the things that are going on, and we want everybody to be a part of it, and we also want people to participate. So come hang out with us. I will see you guys in 2021.